Never had fun.
All right, we're not gonna get it. Hello, hello, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. I guess it's afternoon now, right? Or almost. Should I still say good morning? Good morning. So we had a nice little rainstorm between my Facebook stream and now YouTube, so I was able to charge up the phone a little bit, and now we're here on YouTube. Gonna hang out. We're currently in Fantasyland. We're gonna be headed to Jungle Cruise soon, and then a little bit later we're gonna do Haunted Mansion. Okay, so this is the back of the castle. We're in Fantasyland, but officially it was the front. When Walt was looking at the plans for this castle before Walt Disney World was actually built, and before he died, he was looking at the plans for this castle and decided that he liked the other side better, so he wanted the other side facing Main Street. So even though this is officially the front of the castle, it faces Fantasyland, so most people call this the back of the castle. But I love this side, though. It is so beautiful. The arches, the windows. That's Cinderella's royal table right up there. A lot more spires back here. But, you know, to each their own. Walt wanted it that way, so Walt got it. It's just a shame he didn't get to see it come to life. Hi, Adam. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming on. We're just hanging out here in Fantasyland at the castle. Waiting to see if Royal Majesty Makers are going to come out. Oh, yes, the swan boats. Absolutely. I remember them. I do. Actually, Caroline, we're going to head to Jungle Cruise after this, so we will pass by Move It, Shake It. But but we're not gonna stick around for all of it. So. I missed it. 11:51. I don't know if they're gonna come out with it so wet. We might just head straight to Jungle Cruise here in a minute. I figure I'd give you a nice little shot of the castle. Little blue sky. It's starting to move off. Boy, it came down, man. We had a lot of water on these sidewalks. Oh, music stopped. Nope, it's starting. Okay. It's too wet out here for them to come out, I think, so. we're gonna head to Jungle Cruise. But Caroline, we will, if Move It Shake gets out there, we will definitely walk by them. So we'll do a little bit of music before we head to Jungle Cruise. Who's a Jungle Cruise fan? I love it. Hey, Timmy. Oh, and now the breeze is picked up. Sorry, guys. Getting a little wind in the speaker there. The boat with the green seat cushions. I don't know if I'm gonna, like, you know, be that picky about it, but I just want a good skipper. Kelly is really good. I think she's my favorite. Eugene is another good skipper. If you ever get him, he is hilarious. He's very dry humor, very sarcastic. Kelly's just funny. She's so funny. All of them are good. They all have their own way of doing a Jungle Cruise, so it's fun. Cindy, do you have the bell checked, the notification bell? And someone told me to make sure there's a way of doing it to where you will get notified all the time versus sometimes. I'm not looking at it right now, so I'm not one of those people who have memorized what it looks like, but double check, make sure. Yes, Trader Sam. 2,000 Leagues, oh yeah, or 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, yeah. I do remember that one. I also remember they had some air conditioner, and it used to freak me out as a kid. Oh yeah, we just went by Sleepy Hollow. Chicken and waffles. Waffles with whipped cream. And God, I could get so fat eating all this food here. Thankfully, I have some willpower. Sometimes I don't even eat at all in a park. I'll catch some dinner outside the park on the way home, or but it's very tempting. Very. Yeah, you can kind of see some of the clouds that are still lingering from that shower. Pop-Tarts, yeah. My mom never let me have Pop-Tarts or sugary cereal or anything. I had one of those families where we had whole grain bread, and I went over to my cousin's house to have all the Pop-Tarts and the Frosted Flakes. Oh yeah, yeah, Dole Whip. Yeah, them right onto my thighs because that's where they're gonna go. That's where it's gonna go, right to the hips. Yeah, I get a treat on occasion. I do. I have a cheat day. I just can't cheat the entire day because I would eat so much junk here. So many tasty treats.
Keep going, we'll find.
Oh wow, Jen, allergic to sugar growing up. Well, I wasn't, but I was just told that I couldn't have it. I don't know. Allergies obviously or something else, but if it's just like my mom who just decided none of that stuff was good for me and blah blah blah. Problem is, when you completely say no to all of it, then it's even more tempting. So, you know, when you get into high school and you get a job and you have some money in your pocket, then you just eat junk and crap because you're free. I can buy what I want. Got a whole group blocking the...
Eric!
Always a line for Fast Pass. Always a line. Thankfully, the line's shorter than the standby. Oh, I smell the popcorn. See, that's a dangerous thing for me. It's more salty stuff. I'm definitely... I will eat salty before I eat sweet. And I can smell that popcorn. And I did not bring my bucket. It's in the car. Because that's makes it even more tempting when I only have to spend $1.75. Oh, Susan, you need to go back and check the notification bell. Make sure that it's lit up and that it's... Caroline, you're not helping. Yeah, Susan, double check your notifications. I've only been on a few minutes. You haven't missed anything. Haven't missed anything. It is yummy, yes. It's better than movie theater popcorn, in my opinion. Disney definitely knows how to make popcorn.
Because I don't want to have to take our other experience pass on accident. Oh, we're good.
So we're doing Jungle Cruise. That's what's coming up right here. We're in line for, if it ever moves. It hasn't been moving. Will I be the only one laughing, Tiffy? Hopefully not. I love all the jokes. I'm a cheesy, punny kind of person. Thank you, Adam.
Dead. Or one of your W's off on your back.
I guess about
Yours is fine.
it's just a little bit here. Let me see if the heat. No, just in yeah, your bag. Excuse us.
Yep, I love the skippers on Jungle Cruise. They're awesome. My daughter's roommate used to work here. She was a skipper. Well, they did everything, you know. They all take turns. She loved it. Then she moved to a character attendant to get more hours, so that's what she does now. She does a lot of character attendant at Epcot, mainly. But Alex works here. We might try and go see her before I leave. But not on here. It'll be... I got to get off here by 2. She doesn't even come to work till 3, so... So anybody who's on my group page can meet Alex, but yeah. One of these days. I know, right, Holly? I say it too. You're gonna hear me. I'll be like, the backside of water. It's an awesome park. Love it.
We're making progress. It's always going down a little bit. Now it's getting longer again. Well, your car. Oh, with the landing this time.
Nice, worked as a skipper. So what were those dates? 76 to 87? Lasseter, John Lasseter from Pixar was a skipper around that time at Disneyland. Oh, excuse me.
Tomorrow night's bachelor party for Skipper Tomorrow, originally scheduled for the Upper Development Staging Grounds, will now be held at the Indian Elephant Pool. Proper swimwear is mandatory.
Oh, wow. Well, Becky, you got to come here. It's pretty amazing. And I know I'm biased, but Disneyland's amazing because that's where Walt walked. That was his first, you know. But Disney World was his dream come true. He had the room to do exactly what he wanted here. You should definitely try and come one of these days. Awesome, Bob. Yeah, it's always awesome to look back at your childhood pictures at Disneyland and Disney World, isn't it? Is not only how much has changed, but some of the stuff that's still there. Kind of makes you feel good, you know?
Passengers, please urge your skippers to pull into the dock first. Last week, the River Pilots license test was given to 30 Jungle Cruise skippers. Congratulations to all those who passed. The remaining 29 pilots will take the test again next month.
Awesome. Come. Well, the line's definitely moving along now, so hopefully they will get this fast pass line through quickly. I love listening to the music. That's why I'm not talking to you guys too much, so you can hear it. Looking at all the stuff that's
See the land unusual from the north to the south. Search for life, kindness, and all time. Parties of free should consider dividing their group into two groups of 16 Here is a jungle shooting question. One is the right response accompanied by the phrase, how many gorillas does it take to destroy this
There we go. Sorry guys, I had to. My gimbal was off balance with the phone. There we go. That's more like it. All right. Getting closer. Oh yeah, no. I was down for a little under an hour. I charged my phone. I stayed out of the pouring rain. After Country Bear, I mean, the bottom dropped out. So it was a good time to stop Facebook and come to YouTube. But it was a nice amount of time to where I charged the phone up and got everything situated. Rain stopped. So yeah. No, doing just fine, just fine. I love Magic Kingdom. I could go all day long. And thankfully, this rain kind of brought the temperature down, so not nearly as worried about dehydration today. In fact, ever since the rain stopped, it's been cloudy, which is awesome. As long as it doesn't rain again. I love clouds.
What about macaroni and cheese? That's all you got.
Nice, Holly. Yeah, no, that's a good loop. That's a good loop to listen to. Hi, Sherry. Yes, Magic Kingdom in the rain is just fine. It's when it's lightning that it kind of stinks because over half the rides go down because most of them are outside. Well, a lot of them are outside. So yeah. It kind of stinks. Everybody pours into the inside rides and it really fills up. And so, but no, if it's just raining, oh yeah, I have no problem trudging around in the big puddles. I tell you what, my tennis shoes are wet, but I don't care. Oh, Caroline, there's no fast passes left for Mine Train, not today. But I can try and get it for another day that I'm streaming. I got to start picking up some August fast passes. I'll be on twice a week all through August. I did Tuesday and Wednesday here in July. I did every Tuesday and Wednesday, so it's a little different in August because I have a few different things going on, so I kind of had to work my schedule a little different. But I'll definitely tell you guys when I'm on because Tanya and I are kind of the morning girls. So if you guys like some morning streams, we're the people for you. So yeah, I'll let you guys know it's either going to be me or Tanya in the morning because Jen of course works her other job. in the mornings, and then she comes on in the evenings. So Tanya and I kind of fill in the morning times, and so yeah, we're gonna be here. We're gonna be in all the parks. So keep tuning in. Yeah, there's a lot of people who use us as kind of background for when you're working, and that's awesome. That is awesome. We are so glad we can bring some magic to you guys, no matter where you are. We might hop over to Tomorrowland and do PeopleMover. We have, I think, until 1:15 for the Haunted Mansion Fast Pass. So we might kill some time by going on Teacups and PeopleMover. PhilharMagic is another idea if you guys want to go do the PhilharMagic show. No, Tiffy, I have not eaten. I've snacked on some beef jerky that was in my bag, and that really did help. So I got my caffeine and had some beef jerky, which was a good snack. And I am ready to go. Monsters Inc. You know what? Has Tanya or Jen done Monsters Inc.? Do we lose signal in that building? I can't remember. I don't know if I've streamed the Laugh Floor before. Cindy, Jen's done Monsters Inc. And she didn't lose the signal at all. Oh. Well, some places they're kind of picky on that. So, well, I can definitely do PhilharMagic. And we'll do PeopleMover, maybe Teacups, depending on what the line looks like. And then Haunted Mansion.
No, dear. Never mind. We seem to have found them.
Oh yes, this cloudy weather is awesome. Yeah, the only I really wish it was sunny is when I'm on the beach. But when I'm here at Disney, I love a cloudy day. Alright guys, we are almost there. I'd asked to be near the front, so we might hold back a little bit, but we'll see. Yeah, see, I live in St. Augustine, so beautiful beaches in St. Augustine. I'll be down in Fort Lauderdale this weekend with my sister. She's flying down from DC. And we're renting a house. So, I prefer to be in the front if possible. Okay, cool, thanks. Character dining. Yeah, we'll see. I know Jen did one just recently. Character dining. What was it? Is it Animal Kingdom? She said it was great. Lots of hugs from Donald and Minnie. Awesome, Mouse Tree. Yeah. Oh, Tusker House. You're right, Tippy. It was Tusker House. Yeah, not Tippins. What am I thinking? That's not a character. Oh, yeah, in Baltimore. Cool. Yeah, she lives in Washington, D.C. Right down in Capitol Hill area. Oh, my gimbal's acting funny. It's because I'm charging it. Might have to take it off the charge. Might do as soon as we get situated, guys. No, let me do it now. That's a better thing to do. Okay, everybody, if you get seasick watching this, close your eyes. Hold on just a minute. I'm going to take this off the charger. Perfect. I want to be in the front, so gladly we'll wait.
Watch your head, watch your step. Hi there, ma'am. You're gonna come. He's smelly jungle shoe, okay? Oh, you got a dangling cord.
Oh, thank you.
You guys are gonna slide all the way around for me, please. All the way down. Just stop right there in that magic square. Do you know why we call it a magic square? Well, we used to call it the snake pit, but then we wanted to sit there. Don't worry, we have moved the snakes there and here now. Now, sir, you're on my VIP seat. Do you know what that means? The view is perfect of me. Hi, how are you today? Watch your head, watch your step as you enter. Please stop. We're playing a very fun game called Please Sit Down. Everyone is a winner. Just kind of bend your knees like gravity. Do the rest. Yeah. Watch your head, watch your step as you lower your head. Lower those expectations. And we're clear. Everybody pick up your favorite hand. Wave goodbye to those beautiful people on the dock. You didn't see them before and you will never see them again. Bye-bye. Now wave to my adoring fans. My ceiling fans, of course. No one ever knows who I am. Bye. Silly. Now I do have a few safety rules, okay? I need everybody to remain fully seated, keeping those hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. Please refrain from eating, drinking, smoking, vaping, and flash photography while on board. And lastly, parents, please watch your children. Actually, children. I don't trust them. You never know what they're up to. Now, my name is Ashley. I'm going to be your skipper today. I will also be your tour guide, your interpretive dance instructor, your vocal coach, and if you don't laugh at my jokes, I will be your swimming instructor. Okay, everybody, do me a huge favor. Just really quickly look under your seats. You're going to find a sense of humor down there. Go ahead and pull it out. Please use it. It will make the next 5 exciting days and 10 romantic nights a lot more comfortable for everyone, okay? Now, this right here is Inspiration Falls. You know, a lot of people ask me, Skipper Ashley, why is it called Inspiration Falls? And that's because the longer you stare at it, the more it inspires you to go deeper and deeper into the jungle of life. And no, I don't know what you folks were thinking, but this is a family ride and we're trying to keep it that way. Now, everybody say, ooh. Everybody say, ah. Well, I don't know about you. Inspiration of me. Let's keep going. We are now in the Congo River, so let's see how far this boat can go with me at the wheel. I did try a party for you folks with the negatives, and it should be taking place on a beach right here. Oh no, folks, I'm so sorry. It doesn't look like anybody showed up. I can't see anyone's canoe. Reminds me a lot like my 16th birthday party. I wonder what scared everyone away. Snakes? Why did it have to be snakes? Folks, I do hear, though, that they are friendly creatures. You know, one of them developed a crush on me once. It was a really constricting relationship that I got myself wrapped up in. Oh, now, guys, come on. I asked you to help me break camp, not bring everything in the camp. That's what I get for asking my in-laws for help. On the bright side, I guess they need to turn over, but man, look at the now in the Nile River. It's the longest river in the world, spanning about 4,000 miles. If you don't know what that means, it means it goes on for Niles and Niles and Niles and Niles. And if you don't believe me, then you are in
Denial.
disbelief. But thank you, Clarence. Now this little guy right here is an African bull elephant. Does anyone know how I know it's an African elephant? We are in Africa. We sure are. This right here is the great African velvet, home to many different wildlife species. To name a few, we've got giraffes, those things that killed Mufasa, gazelles, zebras, and of course Simba's pride. I'm just kidding, folks, but look, this pride of lions, Ziza, protecting that sleeping zebra.
And they're
Because
doing wonderful
you know that's exactly how zebras sleep, on their side, surrounded by lions with their necks slightly bent. Man, that zebra does sure look dead. Tired, dead tired is what I meant. So we're gonna let him rest in peace and continue on our journey. Oh my goodness, it's my friend Ina. I haven't seen her in ages. Now everyone say hi, Ina. Hi, Ina. See what I did there? Yeah, we're gonna talk about the rhino in the room now. Please don't ever argue with one. It will always get its point across in the end. Here's a little life hack. Though if you ever find yourself in a similar situation, just know I know you just need out with the person next to you. I do have a quick little survey. Is there anyone on board this boat that believes the captain should go down with that ship should it sink? So nice of you. Patrick, do you want to know why I called a skipper not a captain? I skip out the first sign of danger, so they will not let me have that promotion. Now this waterfall right here, this mist, you feel kind of cool, kind of fresh, and that mist is home to the world's largest array of rare tropical bacteria. Please bear that in mind the next time you want to stick your hand in the water. Now, did I mention I used to be a pilot? I sure was. And this right here is the first plane I ever flew. Brings back some memories. They're not really good ones. Do you guys know what the hardest part about flying a plane is? Landing the ground. Yeah. Oh my hippos. Folks, these creatures do look friendly, but they are extremely territorial and have been known to charge folks just like this one. Don't worry, we only accept cash and checks here, so there is no charging allowed. Of the 6 boats they did manage to capsize last week, though only 5 of them are mine. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm not really great at math, but those odds seem kind to me. We are now in headhunter territory. I can assure you folks it's a truly terrible place to be headed. If you don't believe me, ask my last crew right there. No, they were a bunch of boneheads. You know, whenever the natives dance like that, it means one of two things. Either they're about to attack, or they've lost their key to the men's room again. And get a stick, please. Now guys, I'm trying to get recorded here. You're so rude. You do this every time. Really. It's so unbelievably rude. It's so rude. They do that to me every time. Folks, I'm so sorry. They've been practicing their Shakespeare at the worst times lately. Oh my gosh, we're about to go underwater, so everybody hold your breath. This is the wonderful, the beautiful, the glorious backside of water. Are you breathing underwater? Are you a mermaid? Can I be part of your world?
Could be.
We are now in the Mekong River. It is the final river of our journey, located deep in the heart of Cambodia. Up ahead we have a statue, and her name is Shirley. So I guess that kind of makes this Shirley's temple then, doesn't it? Should we go inside? So I don't know what we're going to find inside. I've never been inside this temple before, but Captain Patrick, keep your eyes open, okay? Because I'm going to be keeping mine closed. We are now in a sacred Indian elephant bathing pool. Does anyone know how I know that these are Indian elephants? Actually, Patrick, we're in Cambodia. Can you maybe pay attention on people? Now, please do take as many pictures of the elephants as you would like. They did put their trunks on this morning. You know, whenever the elephants come up like this, it usually means they're going to spray you with something. A lot of people think it's going to be water, but I can promise you it's not. They always come up twice, and the second time's worse than the first, so everybody, you might want to get ready to duck, goose. You fell for it. Actually, you ducked for it.
Well played.
In case you folks haven't yet realized, the further into the jungle we got, the worse my jokes became, and the less you laughed, but you weren't really laughing that much before, so not a whole lot changed there. Now, this little boat backup means two things. The first thing it means is that there is a driver out there that is worse than me, so yay! Second thing it means is that we have to spend a few more awkward minutes together. Now, this dashing gentleman ahead on the left, his name is Trader Sam. He is the head salesman of the jungle. His sales have been shrinking lately because his business is really cutthroat, but he always has deals that are head and shoulders above his competitors. Right now, it's a 2-for-1 special, 2 of his hats for 1 of yours. No matter how you slice it or dice it, you will always come out ahead. You know, I recently had dinner with Trader Sam at his house. I said, Sam, you know, your wife, she makes a wonderful stew. And he said, I know, I'm really going to miss her. People eat only vegetables or vegetarian. That does make Sam here a humanitarian. He loves to serve people. He frequently has strangers over for dinner. He's such a guy. I'm so sorry if you don't like my cannibal jokes. Please take them with a grain of salt, pepper, sriracha, Chick-fil-A sauce, whatever works. Now, as we round this corner, we are embarking on the scariest part of our journey yet, the return to civilization. So please remain fully seated, keeping those hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. Parents, watch your children, and children, watch your parents, because I don't want to, and I still don't trust them. Now, if you enjoyed your tour throughout the jungle today, my name was Skipper Ashley, and if you didn't, well, then my name was Andrea, and this was Kilimanjaro Safari, Kawaharini. If you laughed today, thank you so much for laughing. If you didn't laugh, well, you're part of the problem, so thank you for leaving. It was a really awkward 12 minutes for all of us. Yeah, spoiler alert for the next time you're at Jungle Cruise, we are not animatronics up here. We are human beings with hopes and feelings and self-esteem issues. So would it kill you to laugh a little bit next time? Did anybody actually genuinely laugh today? Oh, good, I can take that home to my disappointed mother. Yeah, she's really proud of my sister. Yeah, she's a doctor. I was meant to be a doctor. I gave it my best shot, but it turns out I just didn't have the patience. My dad, you know, he wanted me to be a baker. I never really rose to the occasion. I just kind of loafed around. Oh, come on, folks. I'm on a roll. Now, if you're feeling so inclined, please feel free to stop by and save me. I'm sorry, I mean see me. See me later. I will be around and around about every 10 to 12 minutes. Children, please stay in school because that's what a bachelor's degree in business gets you. You just run in circles all day.
Did you get a boat?
No, I got a boat. A B-O-T-E because B-O-A-T spells boat, and I don't speak French. Now, folks, I do need to ask you a huge favor, please. Please do not cross those crates. Once this boat stops at the dock, I need everybody to stand up. You're going to exit the same door you came through. Don't cross over any of those crates in the center, okay? It's a fire hazard for you to cross those crates, actually. Yeah, you'll trip, I'll laugh, I'll get fired. In the end, that's not really very funny now, is it? Plus, we here at the Jungle Cruise are only responsible for one bad trip, and that would be your second, and we just cannot add that to our reputation, okay? Here's a quick little dock orientation for everyone. We have a dock on the left and we also have a dock on the right. We understand for some people that is kind of confusing, so we do like to call it a pair of docks. And those two people in khaki on the dock, well, they are a pair of dorks. Yep. Now, if you're planning on catching those fireworks later tonight at 9:15, please don't catch them. Please watch them from a safe distance as they are very hot and catching them is extremely dangerous. Folks, once again, I'm going to ask you, once this boat stops at the dock, please do not cross those center crates, okay? Crossing over is a haunted mansion thing. I do hear they're dying to have you, though. You want to know there's only 999 happy haunts at the haunted mansion? Because they just can't even. You guys have been a wonderful audience, honestly, truly, absolutely outstanding, but I will momentarily need you outstanding on the dock. Now, folks, we have laughed together, and we have cried together, and with my driving skills, we have very nearly died together. So some people might say that makes us kind of like a little family, aww. But you know, like most families, the last 10 minutes we spent together together has been far too long. So at this point, it's time for everyone to get out. I'm sorry, that was really rude. Please get out. Thanks for that pity applause initiated by my coworker. Watch your head, watch your step as you exit. If you miss your step and hit your head, please lower your voice and watch your language. This is a family attraction. Enjoy the rest of your day in Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom, the place where dreams they come true and pennies will they cost 51 cents.
Bye, guys.
Bye now.
You're very welcome. Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys. Have a great day.
Oh, she was awesome. Oh wow, now look at the Fast Pass line. It's going all the way up the hill. All right, guys. Yeah, she did very well. Yeah, look, this is the Fast Pass line. Holy cow. Crazy. All right, guys. Let's see. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Jack. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Got about 45 minutes before we go to Haunted Mansion. So let's cross over the hub and maybe catch PeopleMover. And then we'll go into Fantasyland and maybe do PhilharMagic. Get some more steps in today. Oh my goodness. She is not happy. Might even come back and do Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse.
Come on, we're almost.
But first, PeopleMover. Yep, that little girl was not happy. Possibly nap time.
You're doing great. You're doing great. Come on. No, I know. Not yet.
Yep, work is definitely coming along on the Club 33 here at Magic Kingdom. Oh yeah, I love the PeopleMover too. Yeah, Becky. Disneyland doesn't have it anymore. No Country Bear Jamboree, no PeopleMover. That construction was Club 33 that they're building. They've got one in every. They're building one in every park now. The one at Hollywood Studios is open. That's the one that's in Brown Derby. I don't know if the one in Animal Kingdom's open yet or not. Somebody might know that. Here, we'll go through Move It, Shake It. You guys can see a little bit of it. You've never seen me. All right. Here I am. Hi, how are you guys doing? So we're going to go see Move It, Shake It. And then we'll go to PeopleMover. So.
There you go. Oh, what's up, Magic Kingdom? Hey guys, I don't think you heard me. I said ahem. What's up, Magic Kingdom? Yes, definitely like it. Guys, welcome to the Movie Chaser Dance and Play Street Party, where you make the party happen. Now, keep sending in those selfies with that hashtag, which is Move It, Shake It Pics. We're going to need them later, but right now it's time for everyone to move into the street and shake it to the beat. Everybody, guess what? It's time to get up! Alright guys, come on out to the streets, don't be afraid. Count down like this, are you ready? Come on! Go! Now count it down. Listen, it's not a street party. You're hanging on the sidewalk. So move it into the street, okay? And shake it to the beat. Here we go. Move it. We're gonna shake it. We're gonna dance it. Are you all warmed up? You ready to go?
Okay, the guy with the whistle is annoying. Oh, it's a woman. Yeah, you don't want to see this white girl dance.
What do you say, big guy? You ready to shake your good friend? Okay, it's time to get a scale. Try it. Ride it out. Come on. Bring it out. Let's go. That's it. I'm not sure what you can dance. Am I right? You got it. Start your step. That's right, guys. Let's go for miracles. Let's go deep. You guys are ready? Alright, guys. I'm listening to this, so let's get rolling. Come on, let's go.
Woo! Go Frozone! Go Frozone!
Shake it up, everybody. Ready, what? See you shake it tail, sure that's good. Shake it, jump to the right. Jump to the right. Jump to the right. Alright, guys. Jump to the right. The wings move forward to the right. Shake it, baby. Here we go. That's how it goes. Every time. Let's go back to right. Jump to the right. Jump to the right. Jump to the right. Alright, guys. Jump. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Twist and shout. That's something to Don't forget the hashtag, guys. I want to change this thing up. Are you ready? Scream and shout and let it all out. And scream and shout and let it out. We sing, oh, we are, we are, we are. You sing, oh, we are, we are. Just something from Cash. Let's scream and shout. And shout and let it out. We sing, oh, we are, we are, we are. You can scream and shout and let it out. Alright guys, that music means it's time for us to song. This is what we're doing. Hey, Donald. Hey, Donald. Can you do me a favor? You post a street party to your Facebook story. There's Jimmy Duck. Alright guys, you know what time it is? I'll tell you what time it is. Time for us to the longest crowd in the talking line, having a beat. So, you know that though. Because this time I have a really combo. Ready? Take a chicken that you should know. You got the skills of speed to be good though. Make it hear the steamboat. Now I hear steamboat. This is a moment for the show. You know what I'm gonna say. These guys. Guys, that was fantastic. Hey, guess what? The party's not over yet, okay? Now we've moved it, we've shook it, we've danced it. Now it's time for us to play it. I need everyone to look at the screens. Take a look at the screens around you and cheer the loudest for the song you want to hear the most. Hey, Magic Kingdom, are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, guys. Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake. And Who Wants to Hear The Middle by Zen, Maren Morris, and Gray. And Who Wants to Hear No Excuses by Meghan Trainor. Well guys, it's close, but we're gonna play The Middle by Zen, Maren Morris, and Gray. And we're gonna play that song right now. Hey, that's what the party works, y'all. You choose it, we play it, everybody dances to it. So, come on back into the street, let's dance this thing out, shall we? Miss the beat. Alright, come back. This is home.
No, it actually feels much better now. It was hot this morning, but the rain came in and the clouds are staying.
Guys, that was great. Hey, guess what though?
All right, guys.
Back to the sidewalk.
We're gonna head to PeopleMover. All right, guys. Let's go relax on the PeopleMover. Some ducks. It might just rain again. No, might try. That looks pretty dark over there. It'd be nice if it just stayed cloudy. That does look a little ugly. As long as we don't have lightning, that's all I care about. I love that they're playing Incredibles all this summer. Tomorrowland has Incredibles music. Love it. Love it. Love the overlays. It's really awesome. PeopleMover stopped. Hopefully that's temporarily. Take them for a few minutes to boot it back up. I wonder if someone was standing up. Start again. All right. Let's get in line. Carousel of Progress. Do we have any Carousel of Progress fans? I'll go on that if we get enough votes. I love Carousel of Progress. But I know some people don't like it, so. Well, we've got one yes to Carousel of Progress. Two Carousel of Progress. Three Carousel of Progress. Yeah. One nap. Yeah. Yes. My understanding is Carousel of Progress, the last scene will be updated before the anniversary in 2021. That's the last thing I've heard on that. Yeah, the only kicker is it's 20 minutes long, and we have a. When does Haunted Mansion start? 1:15. Oh, we got until 2:15. Well, I'm off at 2, so I need to get it in before then. Well, would you guys rather do that? Let's do that. PeopleMover can wait. They're really delayed now that they stopped and restarted. Let's go do Carousel of Progress. And then we'll go to Haunted Mansion. stream a thumbs up and make sure that you have your notifications clicked. About to go into Carousel of Progress. Everybody has to sing, you know my rules. Yes, I'm aware, Caroline. That's why I'm getting off at 2. We talk about each other's schedules, so we pretty much know. She got off early yesterday, which is why she got on early. She had an early release at her first job. But we're going to have some fun until 2 o'clock.
Nice tattoo.
Thanks.
Come on inside, everybody, choose any row you like. If you would like, feel free to go around the front to go to one of the other rows.
We are right up front. Gonna get to see Rover really good.
Come on in, everybody. These doors will not be open very much longer. Come on in, choose any seats you like. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. This show is 20 minutes long. Therefore, if for whatever reason you cannot stay that entire 20 minutes, now will be your time to exit at either door in the back of the theater. As once the show begins, the theater will be rotating and exit will not be possible till the end of the show. But the real question is, who's ready for 20 minutes of conditioning?
Woo! Oh yeah, I kind of have a big tattoo that's on my shoulder and goes around to my back. That's what she was pointing out.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. This theater is going to be rotating, so for your safety, please remain fully seated through the entire. I ask that you please refrain from using any flash photography, video recording, or smoking. Enjoy, everyone.
Welcome to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. You're in for a real treat. The Carousel of Progress was Walt's own idea from beginning to end. He loved it. He introduced the show at the World's Fair in New York City in 1964, and it was an immediate smash hit. Millions of people came to see it. And since then, the Carousel of Progress has had more performances than any other stage show in the history of American theater. You know, Walt loved the idea of progress, and he loved the American family. And he himself was probably as American as anyone could possibly be. He thought it would be fun to watch the American family go through the 20th century, experiencing all the new wonders as they came. And he put them together in a show called Carousel of Progress, which we are now about to see. Although our Carousel family has experienced a few changes over the years, our show still revolves around the same theme, and that's progress. May the century begin.
When it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Yeah, it looks like the Robins are getting ready to celebrate Valentine's Day today. What year is it? Oh, right around the turn of the century. And believe me, things couldn't be any better than they are today. Yes, sir, buildings are towering now as high as 20 stories. The moving pictures flicker up on a big screen. We have almost 8,000 automobiles in this country, and we can travel by train from New York to California in less than 7 days. And I even hear tell about 2 brothers in North Carolina who are working on some kind of flying contraption. It'll never work. Closer to home, we've now got gas lamps, a telephone, and the latest design in cast iron stoves. And that reservoir keeps 5 gallons of water hot in just 3 buckets of coal. Sure beats chopping wood. And isn't our new ice box a beauty? Look at that. Holds 50 pounds of ice. Milk doesn't sour as quick as it used to. And our dog Rover here keeps the water in the drip pan from overflowing. It wasn't too long ago we had to carry water from a well. And thanks to Progress, we've got a pump right here in the kitchen. Of course, we keep a bucket of water handy to prime it with. Yes, sir, we've got everything we need to make life easier. Say, Mother, I was reading about a fellow named Tom Edison who's working on an idea for snap-on electric lights.
Electric lights? No more kerosene, no more gas.
Sarah sure gets to the core of the apple.
But we do have this new wash day marvel. Now it takes me only 5 hours to do the wash. Imagine, it used to take 2 days.
Well, that's right, folks. Now Sarah has time for other things like
canning and cleaning the oven.
Yes, dear.
The ovens don't just clean themselves, you know.
I know, dear. And they probably never will.
Excuse me, I've got to get the laundry off the line before it starts raining cats and dogs.
Don't worry, Rover. She didn't mean real dogs. Besides, it's not going to rain today. My lumbago isn't acting up. Boy, look at it come down. All you have to do is put your wash on the line, right? Oh well, the cistern was low anyway.
Wow, look at that.
Now, James, I thought I told you to ask my permission before using my new stereoscope. It's not a toy, you know.
Ooh la la. So that's little Egypt doing the hoochie coochie, Dad?
Isn't she a knockout? She's the star of the new World's Fair in St. Louis, and you put that away before your mother finds it.
Aw, Dad.
You heard me. Well, we have one of those new talking machines. Now, that is something. It plays music right here in our home.
Oh, Papa.
Yes, Patricia?
Papa, all these people. I'm indecent.
Don't worry, Patricia. They're friends. That's our teenage daughter. She's getting ready to go to a Valentine's dance across town on one of those new horseless trolleys.
I think it's very romantic you're taking Mother out for Valentine's dinner this evening.
Well, you know what kind of sport I am.
I only hope I have an evening as romantic as yours and mine.
Now, you be home by 9 o'clock, daughter. You hear me?
Yes, Papa.
Oh, well, with all this talking, I've worked up quite a thirst. I think I'll take one of those newfangled trolleys down to the drugstore soda fountain and meet the boys for a cold sarsaparilla. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. We're drinking root beer now. Same kind of thing, different name. Well, that's Progress for you. And speaking of progress,
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away. Man has a dream, and that's the start. He follows his dream with mind and heart, and when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
phew, boy, hottest 4th of July we've had in years. We've come a long way, though, since the turn of the century, over 20-some-odd years ago. You know that pilot fella, Charles Lindbergh? He's about to fly a single-wing airplane all the way across the Atlantic. He's never... And sports stadiums are springing up all over. And boy, nobody hits that old horsehide like that new fella Babe Ruth. jazz music as the cat's meow. And there's been ads in the paper for months for a movie starring Al Jolson. And he's going to talk and sing. Oh, boy, I've got to see that. There goes Schwartz in his Hupmobile. He sure loves that horn. You know, in my new Essex, I've got an electric starter. Now I don't have crank. We can travel from New York to Los Angeles by train in only 3 days. And we've got a house full of new electrical servants. Mr. Edison sure added life to our home. Whoa there, you'll blow a fuse. Drat, that's the third one this week. I buy fuses by the case. Oh, and I've blown the whole neighborhood again.
Go over and give that neighbor of ours what for.
Easy, Rover. Jimmy, hurry up with that fuse.
Shucks! Every time he has company, he blows a fuse. And guess who always has to change it?
I heard that, young man. I heard that.
Oh, well, that's more like it. John, yours is the last costume I've got to finish before the parade starts.
Sarah's Ladies Club is responsible for our town's 4th of July celebration tonight. She's got us all roped into performing in their program,
and
right?
I've decided we're going as George and Martha Washington, dear.
Oh, the father of our country. That's a role that really fits me. You know,
I'm so glad we installed an electric light fixture here on the porch, because it's just too darn hot to be sewing inside.
Yes, Sarah. You know, next year I'd like to go as Benedict Arnold.
Wait until you see what I've got planned for the fireworks show tonight.
Rover, don't interrupt while Sarah's interrupting.
And guess who volunteered to choose the music for the program?
I did, Pop. Listen to this.
Oh, it's a nice tune, Jimmy. You know, with our new Crossley radio set, we can get news and big-time entertainment from all over the country, even Pittsburgh.
We're starting to arrive downtown for a spectacular 4th of July parade and fireworks event.
Oh, Patricia.
Yes, Father?
Better get a move on. The radio says folks are arriving downtown.
Do I really have to go? If my new boyfriend Theodore sees me in this, it'll scare him away.
Well, dear, if that happens, you'll always have that torch you can carry for him.
Oh, Father.
Calm down, Rover. I was only kidding. By the way, we have indoor plumbing now. Oh, boy, that's really great on cold nights, especially for our perennial house guest, old Uncle Orville. Uncle Orville's taken over the coolest spot in the house, of course, and he's rigged up a real clever contraption. He calls it air cooling. Too bad he's not reading the help wanted ads.
No privacy at all around this place.
Sorry, Orville. You know, considering all the... Oh, coming, Martha, as I was saying, considering all the conveniences we now have, I'll say that we're really on easy street these days. It just can't get any better. Just goes to show that
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away. Man has a dream, and that's the story. He follows his dream with mind and heart, and when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Well, it's another Halloween here in the fabulous 40s. Everything is better than ever now, and we've got some amazing new wonders around the house to prove it. For instance, our refrigerator holds more food and ice cubes, and thanks to our automatic dishwasher, I don't have to dry the dishes anymore after supper. Gives Rover and me more time to enjoy our evening stroll together. Later, boy. Oh, and here's something else that's new. I just heard a new term today on the radio. Fella says, we've got something now called the rat race. Did you ever hear that one? It sure describes my life. I'm involved in something now called commuting. I drive into the city for work all day and then turn right around and drive all the way back. And the highway is crowded with fellow rats doing the same thing.
That's what they call progress, dear.
Yeah, I guess she's right. But we do have television when it works. Gives you something to do after you come home. I kind of like it, you know? Guy named John Cameron Swayze gives us all the news. And then they have all this singing and dancing. A lot of fluff, but it's fun. You know, I predict the day when millions of people will learn Latin and Greek sitting in front of their TV sets.
Are you awake, dear? Give him a left, you big lord.
Ah, yes, a new age of electronic civilization is upon us.
Hey, Dad, what do you think of my jack-o'-lantern?
Oh, boy, that's scary.
That's because I'm using my beautiful sister Patty's picture for a model.
Down, Rover. Jim, Rover appreciates your joke.
Now, you're always kidding poor Patty. She's certainly prettier than either of you.
You hear that? My daughter Patty is using that old exercise machine she rescued from the attic. It was all the rage in the 20s. Grandma, of course, had to have one. Didn't work then, doesn't work now. Consistent, at least. Makes a lot of noise and blows fuses.
As I was saying, Dad, I think college is really swell. You should give it a try. Oh, Patty, are you going to the Halloween party tonight? Oh, yes. And I'm hoping to lose a few more inches by then since I'm going with that dreamboat, Wilfred. Wilfred? What a slug! He's coming as the headless horseman. It fits. Come on, Beth. That clodhopper Howard you're going with is no crackerjack prize.
Oh, poor Howard. I wonder what they said about me when I was dating Sarah. You're lucky, Rover. You don't have to date. Well, we're caught up in the do-it-yourself craze these days. We're remodeling our basement in something called a rumpus room. And we're looking forward to a few rumpuses, I'll tell you, as long as they don't get out of hand.
John, this papering is getting out of hand. I could use a little help.
Now, Sarah, didn't I set up that clever automatic paint stirring machine for you?
Yes, John, you're a genius. Of course, this will ruin my food mixer. Not that you'd care.
Oh, good old Sarah. Always the last laugh. What happened, Sarah?
Oh, you and your progress. That paint mixer of yours just sloshed paint across my room. A room.
Now, how do you like that? I always say if you're going to be married, marry a girl with a sense of humor. Well, it's time to move on. Let's cheer up Sarah by singing our song. Come on, everybody.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away. Man has a dream, and that's the start. He follows his dream with mind and heart, and when it becomes a reality, it's a dream.
Attention inside the Carousel of Progress. There is my technical difficulty, so you will be watching the scene one more time. We are aware of the issue. Please remain fully seated. Once this scene is done, you will be rotating, so please remain fully seated and do not exit the theater until the end of the show. Thank you.
Well, it's another Halloween here in the fabulous 40s. Everything is better than ever now, and we've got some amazing new wonders around the house to prove it. For instance, our refrigerator holds more food and ice cubes, and thanks to our automatic dishwasher, I don't have to dry the dishes anymore after supper. Gives Rover and me more time to enjoy our evening stroll together. Later, boy. Oh, and here's something else that's new. I just heard a new term today
just
on
started
the radio.
for Haunted Mansion.
Fella says we've got something now called the rat race. Did you ever hear that one? It sure describes my life.
I think we did hear it.
I'm involved in
Like just a
something
few
now
minutes ago.
called commuting. I drive into the city for work all day and then turn right around and drive all the way back. And the highway is crowded with fellow rats doing the same thing.
That's what they call progress, dear.
Yeah, I guess she's right. But we do have television when it works. Gives you something to do after you come home. I kind of like it, you know? Guy named John Cameron Swayze gives us all the news. And then they have all this singing and dancing. A lot of fluff, but it's fun. You know, I predict the day when millions of people will learn Latin and Greek sitting in front of their TV sets.
Are you awake, Peter? Give him a lift, you big lug.
Ah, yes, a new age of electronic civilization is upon us.
Hey, Dad, what do you think of my jack-o'-lantern?
Oh, boy, that's scary.
That's because I'm using my beautiful sister Patty's picture for a model.
Down, Rover. Jim, Rover appreciates your joke.
Now, you're always kidding poor Patty. She's so
You hear that? My daughter Patty is using that old exercise machine she rescued from the attic. It was all the rage in the 20s. Grandma, of course, had to have one. Didn't work then, doesn't work now. Consistent, at least. Makes a lot of noise and blows fuses.
As I was saying, Dad, I think college is really swell. You should give it a try. Oh, Patty, are you going to the Halloween party tonight? Oh, yes. And I'm hoping to lose a few more inches by then since I'm going with that Steamboat Wilfred. Well, he's coming as the headless horseman. It fits. Come on, Beth. That clodhopper Howard you're going with is no crackerjack prize.
Oh, poor Howard. I wonder what they said about me when I was dating Sarah. You're lucky.
Attention everyone in the carousel, this will be rotating in less than 1 minute. Once again, you will be rotating in less than 1 minute, so please remain fully seated.
A rumpus room? And we're looking forward to a few rumpuses, I'll tell you, as long as they don't get out of hand.
John, this papering is getting out of hand. I could use a little help.
Now, Sarah, didn't I set up that clever automatic paint stirring machine for you?
Yes, John, you're right. Yes. Of course, this will ruin my food mixer. Not that you care.
Oh, good old Sarah. Always the last laugh. What happened, Sarah?
Oh, you and your progress. That paint mixer of yours just sloshed paint across my rump. Rumpus, the room.
How do you like that? I always say if you're going to be married, marry a girl with a sense of humor. Well, it's time to move on. Let's cheer up Sarah by singing our song. Come on, everybody.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away. There's a dream, and that's the start. Tomorrow's a dream with my heart.
And when it becomes a reality,
It's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Isn't it a pleasant holiday? Oh, turkey's in the oven, it's peaceful and quiet.
Yes! 300 points, my best score yet.
Well, it was peaceful until Santa brought that new virtual reality space pilot game.
Your turn, Grandma. Let's switch the image over to the TV so the resident flying ace can show you how it works. Now, it's a little tricky. Just use your game glove to fly behind the other guy and blast him with your laser blaster.
Laser blaster? Well, I'll give it a try.
Take a look around, Grandma. You're in the ship.
Feels like I'm really there.
Okay, get ready. You're about to blast off.
Here goes nothing. Whoa.
All right, here it comes. Oh, you missed him.
Hey, everybody. I'm done programming our new voice activation system.
Now all our household items will do anything we tell them to do.
Great. Have a refrigerator to bring me a root beer.
Well, it can't quite do that. But I'll show you something it can do. Tree lights 30% brighter.
Oh, that's no big deal. Anybody can do that voice activated stuff. Watch it.
John, the oven should respond to your voice commands now. Give it a try.
Oh, okay. Here goes. Temperature to 375.
Look at that. It even talks back.
Reminds me of certain people I know.
Yeah, right, Dad.
You gotta lose them, Grandma. Bank to the right.
Remember Dad's turkey last year?
Yeah, that thing really smoked up the place when it burned, didn't it?
We ended up microwaving frozen pizzas.
Well, no need to worry about the turkey this year. Not with an oven that will do anything your father tells it to do.
Ooh, good shot.
Did you see that?
Dad, Grandma's up to 550 points.
Did you say 550? Hey, she's getting the hang of that thing. I can't believe all the new gadgets they've got now. You know, in my day.
Oh no. You're not going to tell us about the old days when you didn't even have a car phone.
Hey, Trish, for a while we didn't even have a house phone. Not to mention laser discs, high-def TV. Everything's automated today, including that.
No privacy at all around this place.
Sorry, Oracle. Anyway, you guys know how good you got it nowadays.
You know, my grandpa told me the very same thing when I was a kid.
Take that, you nincompoop!
Hey, check it out, Dad. Grandma's up to 975 points.
Wow, 975?
John, what's wrong with the oven?
What,
Anyone for pizza?
Oh, another Christmas turkey ruined. Man, what a game. I really smoked those guys. Looks like I'm resident flying ace now.
Oh, best 2 out of 3, Grandma.
Later, kid. Boy, that was fun. What will they think of next?
Who knows? We got a whole new century waiting for us out there.
Yeah, and maybe sometime in the new century, your father will learn how to talk to our oven.
well, maybe by then ovens will read our minds. But hey, as long as we're all here and happy and together for the holidays, who cares if I burned our Christmas turkey?
I do. I'm starving.
Don't worry, Dad. Someday, everything's going to be so automated, you won't ever have to cook another Christmas turkey again.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away.
Man has a dream and that's the start. He follows his dream with my heart. And when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. Shining at the end of every day, there's a great big beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Thank you for joining us on Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. We hope you've enjoyed this tribute to the 1964 Carousel of Progress from the New York World's Fair. Please gather all of your personal belongings and exit through the doors located at the back of the theater. Have a great, big, beautiful day. And remember, tomorrow is just a dream away.
What's up, Blue Cat? So glad you could be here. Yeah, I said it. Hey, buddy, you're looking super fly. You know, it takes a lot of dollars to smile.
All right, guys, we're going to head to Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, that's it. You have great balance. So cool. Be cool, super. Hi there, everybody. To be a cool super, you gotta talk like one. Everybody say, I'm cool. I'm cool. Now you. Excellent job. I think you're cool too. See you around. Woo! Why am I a super fan?
Hey everybody! Did you guys sing the Carousel of Progress song? Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow? We even got to see us one scene twice. How about that? My son's been stuck on it before, and they saw one scene 3 times. And he said by the 3rd time, everybody was saying all of the script to that scene and singing the song. They were all great. And he said it was great. Okay, we need to get over to the right because I walk on the right. Here we go. All right. Good, good. Glad you guys sung. Okay. It's a 2-way street, guys. You got to give us some room to walk. There we go. There we go.
I'm down here.
Gonna cross over the hub here, go into Liberty Square. That Incredibles music again. Love it. Excuse me. 2-way, guys. You gotta give us some room. All right. I gotta plug you guys up. My battery's getting low. When I was charging in between going from Facebook to YouTube, I had it plugged up to the wall in Tortuga's Tavern, and it wasn't until later that I found out that the plug was like glitchy, and so it wasn't charging very much. So even though I had a lovely 40-45 minutes to charge my phone, I didn't realize that it wasn't charging most. So I've been kind of playing catch up. But we are now headed to the Haunted Mansion. My favorite ride. Oh, no. Number 1, it's not hot anymore. Number 2, I drank my water bottle while we watched Carousel of Progress. So, no. I'm doing good. Thank you, though. Doing good. Well, here at Magic Kingdom, I really do. Beautiful.
That's a good thing.
Like those big
Yep. Got my own water bottle on me. Hydro flask, whatever you want to call it.
All ye people gather round and listen well. My friends and I have some of history's...
I'm going to hook you guys up while we're standing here.
We'll stand on end with all the history and such.
Unless, of course, you're a blow-up like me, in which case, not so much.
Oh, hi there, Sam. It's Sam Eagle, everybody. Hey, tell us, Sam, what great American story are we sharing today? We shall salute the midnight ride of Paul Revere. Ah, a great story indeed. The ride of Paul Revere, a fateful night that saved the day. He warned the founding fathers the British were on their way. In their redcoats, with their muskets, they were mean and scary too. But we won't speak about all that. This is wholesome, through and through. Right, let's bring out some friends to help us. Hey guys, that's your cue. Great moments in history. Great moments in history. And this one features more. And here's what you will take away in all your minds and hearts. Great moments in history, but only the American. Great moments in history, but just the American parts. Greetings, my fellow Americans. And others. As official historian of Liberty Square, I am honored to present to you a dramatic recitation of The Midnight Ride of Paul Revere by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, with additional dialogue by Sam Eagle. Cue the patriotic music. Let us begin. Listen, my children, what is going on here?
You said chickens.
I said children, not chickens.
Oh, my bad.
Shoo, shoo.
We're going. Come on, girls.
Let us begin again. Listen, my children. And you shall hear of the midnight ride of Paul Revere.
Hello, Paul Revere here.
It is moi, Paul Revere.
What?
Oh, good heavens.
Piggy, it's Paul Revere, not Paula.
But it's a story no, so surely it must be meant for moi.
Paul Revere was a man.
Correction, he was not just a man. He was a son of liberty, along with John Adams, Sam Adams, and John Hancock.
Well, then what part is written for moi? I'm sorry, Piggy, but there's no part for you.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Sorry about that, Sam. Please continue.
Right, where was I? Ah, yes. He said to his friend, if the British march...
Hang a lantern in the arch. With a watchful eye, look out for them.
To which his friend replied, no problem. I'll hang one if by land, and two if by sea.
Great.
And 3 if by monorail, and 4 if by pogo stick, 5 if by unicycle, 6 if by registered mail.
Fozzie, are you okay?
Yeah, the lanterns lightened my fall. Get it? Lanterns? Lightened? Just hang the lanterns from the church. 1 if by land, and 2 if by sea. That's good, because we only have 2 left.
2 lanterns. They're coming by sea.
Yes. Now, Paul Revere upon his horse did ride. Oh, where is the horse?
Here you go, Kermit.
Donzo, you were supposed to get a real horse, not a stick horse.
The real horse got sick.
Oh, is he a little horse? Does he need some cough stirrup? Do I know funny? I have had enough of this kind of nonsense.
What kind of nonsense would you prefer?
Would you get out of here? Now, where were we?
Well, I am on a horse.
Yes. Paul Revere upon his stick horse did ride, and by the light of the silvery moon he cried, oh, what is that music?
What?
By the light.
Not the dark, but the light.
Of the sea.
Stop it. Not the sun, but the moon.
I want stop it.
Not the four, but
not
the moon.
For a moment. We are singing.
Hey, what are you doing?
I made some changes in the play. Now I have a musical number.
Well, you can't just write yourself into the play. That's not how it works.
Oh, okay. Then let's see how this works.
What?
Well, I'd say that song was a hit.
Good thing the lanterns lightened his fall.
Goodbye. Will you get out of here?
I'm going.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sam, what's next?
Right. By the light of the silvery moon, he cried.
The redcoats are coming! The redcoats are coming!
Where are the redcoats?
They're coming!
The redcoats are here! Gonzo, I said no chickens!
But I promised they could be in the show!
Peggy, you are ruining this
I
plan!
am making it better! Get them out of here, Gonzo!
Peggy, enough already! You can't be a redcoat!
Fine! Then I'm the woman in the moon! Don't you dare say no! She's singing again!
Oh, come on, would you help me?
Gonzo!
Getting the feathers all over me! I have
can't help me, Gonzo. I'm trying to read your mind with Peggy.
You're supposed to have feathers! Right? Everyone!
How do you like that?
You are ruining this great moment in history!
Okay, guys, we gotta go.
The show is history!
I think you're right, Bobby.
How are we going to end it?
Like this.
Great
moments in history.
The ride of Paul Revere. Great moments in history. You saw it all right here. And here's what you will make.
Put you back on my gimbal now. Now that I got you plugged up. Hold on just a second, guys. There we go.
Don't go so close. You're gonna kill you.
All right. Okay, guys.
There's no Pinocchio house, that was a restaurant.
Why do you pick the between you watch?
This is my home. I don't get spooked here. This is my happy place. Just so you know, I have reservations here, so I will be the 1,000th person, so don't even think about it, right? I know he still says it, that, you know, if you're interested, but
In front of you, to your left and to your right. Once again, please do not stop dead in your tracks and fill it all space, wall to wall. All the way forward and all the way across. How would I get
This is so strange. You just go in and she just goes into it.
No, I didn't see that.
I'm not trying to
Oh, geez, yeah.
Your time has come. Please. All the way forward, please.
Yeah.
Where the hinges creak in doors change, and strange, frightening sounds whenever the candlelights flicker, when the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight. Welcome, foolish mortals, to the haunted mansion.
Forward, mortals.
I am your host, your ghost host. Our tour begins here in this gallery. Feed paintings of some of our guests as they appeared in their corruptible, mortal state. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please step away from the walls and go to the dead center of the room.
Your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of horror. Almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no, which offers you this challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way. Oh, I didn't mean to frighten you prematurely. The real chills come later. Now, as they say, look alive.
Okay, yep. While we're Mr. 11.
Do not pull down on the safe. I will lower it. And heed this warning. The spirits will materialize only if you remain quietly seated at all times. Oh yes, and no flash pictures, please. Spirits are frightfully sensitive to bright lights. Our library is well stocked with priceless first editions, only ghost stories. And marble busts of the greatest ghost writers the literary world has ever known. They have all retired here to the haunted mansion. Actually, we have 999 happy thoughts here, but there's room for 1,000. Any volunteers? If you should decide to join us, final arrangements may be made at the end of the tour.
and then from regions beyond. Wizards and witches, wherever you dwell, give us a hint by ringing the bell. Serpents and spiders, tail of a rat, call in the spirits wherever they're at.
The happy haunts have received your sympathetic vibrations and are beginning to attune your lives. They're assembling for a swift